The Catholic Church speaks.
Beloved Christians and all Kenyans, in the interest of responding to this call, we wish to focus on the following. 1. Casual or careless voting. As we interrogate the worthiness of those seeking for our votes, let us recall we have a civic duty before us to execute in coming out to vote. We will be choosing leaders who will determine for the next 5 years the destiny of our wards, our constituencies, our counties, and our country. We are at the doorsteps of bestowing power to leaders who make decisions about our individual and collective well-being. We therefore cannot afford to be casual in the way we elect leaders. For us Christians, voting is a moral obligation to choose leaders who stand for the good of all citizens. That is why we must interrogate their character, their morality, their value system, and what they stand for in the key moral issues. Number 2, servant leadership. We, the Catholic bishops, propose the following considerations in electing a servant leader. First, a visionary leader. A leader is elected to steer a vision. Manifestos ought to give a glimpse of what a leader is aspiring to. We, however, are aware that the manifestos seem to be an afterthought in many candidates. Nevertheless, we should take this time to ensure that we carefully read the manifestos presented to us and where possible raise concerns with the candidates responsible. One way of doing this is to engage the leaders in discussion forums, including media discussions, and for this we want to challenge our media and even the local media where these leaders offer their vision. We should seize this moment to internalize the vision of our country. You may ask, what is the vision of this country? Our national anthem outlines it clearly. Let all with one accord, in common bond united, build this our nation together, and the glory of Kenya, the fruit of our labor, fill our heart with thanksgiving. The national anthem concludes with this powerful message, where we are invited to live together, and finally, kila siku tuwe na shukrani. As Catholic bishops, we stand for the reconciliation of our people by promoting peace and unity. We will never tire to decry politicians who instigate our people, especially during elections. We need to elect leaders who understand our desire to labor together in building our nation. A candidate who demonstrates a spirit of reconciliation is good for this country. And not only reconciliation amongst people, but also reconciliation with Mother Earth, nature, through our environmental friendly agenda. We need a leader who reconciles us with our Creator, with one another, and with creation. Third, a fighter against corruption. Dear Kenyans, you will remember that the Catholic Church initiated a campaign against corruption. This campaign still continues. We continue to condemn this vice in our midst in the strongest terms. The bishops, in a prophetic gesture, removed their shoes to walk barefoot. We called upon all Christians and all Kenyans personally to join us in fighting against corruption. As we elect new leaders at all levels, we must seek a leader who commits himself to fight corruption and offers concrete actions on how to do so. We urge you to refuse to elect any leader who we perceive will propagate the cancer of corruption. An electable leader should detest corruption at all levels and serve as an example to others.
The Catholic Church speaks.